guys, so let's pick up where we left off. Let's continue the reading. If you haven't watched the first part of the reading, the link to the video is in the description box below. So what I was saying is that this passive cycle is coming to an end for you too, Divine Feminine. You as well have been going through a time period in your life where the focus was on your spiritual growth, healing, focusing on your soul's path. You were going inward. Maybe life wasn't quite as eventful and fun as it used to be, but you learned a lot of lessons, you've evolved, you went through a lot of healing. This figure on the world card, looking at Earth, reminds me of someone who feels a bit dissociated, like when you feel that life is going on without you. You feel like you're not really part of it anymore. All kinds of things happening around you, to your friends and family. You're observing it as an outsider. You kind of feel left out, feel like you're just standing still. Maybe you don't feel like you've made that much progress in your 3D world. Other people could make you feel that way as well. But you have made a lot of inner progress. It wasn't all just a waste. This hermit mode spiritual slumber won't last forever. Utilize it. Make the best of it while you can. Continue your inner work. Get as much healing done as possible. Soon this passive energetic cycle will end. And you're going to do more living and less thinking and contemplating. Divine Feminine, if you've been working on something that you felt guided to do, keep listening to your intuition on this. Again, I'm getting art, writing, healing, or something that has to do with you using your psychic abilities. That's what I'm getting from both the Goddess of the Moon and the Sun card. Again, I also got that here. You might have to consider a different approach. Try to incorporate the use of modern technology, for example, the internet, networking through social media, getting out your message, advertise what you're doing through social media. Just try to expand your vision. Be open to other options, other resources available to you. Think big. Continue to take action toward your goals. Keep focusing on what you've been doing. Stay optimistic about it. Don't give up, because soon you're going to see wonderful results. All the work is going to pay off. New opportunities are about to appear. Positive changes are coming. You're going to see significant changes, major transformation. Also, this yin and yang symbol and the healer of the ages with the first chakra card upside down next to it tells me that if you have been working on healing your first chakra, energetically working on your stability, on feeling secure, or you have been perhaps working on physical health issues related to your root chakra, and you have not seen much results yet. Maybe you feel like you were deceived by guidance because things that you felt guided to do for your health, for your root chakra, haven't produced any significant outer changes. But things have started to happen on the inside. A miraculous transformation is on its way. Deep healing can take a long time. Be patient regarding this as well. And don't start doubting the guidance you receive about it. This is not intended as a substitute for medical advice, I would like to add. Obviously, don't throw all logic out the window. Just try to find balance between logic and intuition. Keep listening to guidance regarding your health, and also keep listening to your intuition when it comes to your twin flame connection, Divine Feminine. Stay receptive of these messages, this guidance. Just because it takes longer than you expected to see positive changes in your 3D world, that doesn't mean that this guidance is misleading you. You've been getting guidance about your Divine Masculine walking away from something, from a cycle in his life, finishing a cycle, moving on to a new cycle, toward a new beginning. And just because it's taking longer than you expected, it's still true, it's still real. Don't question it. It might seem at this point unrealistic to you, but it's still happening. He's closing a cycle walking away from something in his life. The walking away card was on the bottom of the deck here. A new beginning is coming in. Positive changes are happening in your personal life. Happiness is what's coming in. This happiness that you were promised, that you've been getting guidance about, this caring connection is coming in. Your wishes are gonna be fulfilled. Both of your wishes. First and foremost, your wishes regarding love, regarding this caring connection, twin flame connection, is what's being fulfilled. And you are each other's wish when it comes to love, just to be clear. This caring connection is about a kindred spirit friendship, love between two people. This friendship, love, the bond between the two of you will deepen. This is the ideal partner coming to you. All that work you have done on yourself, all that inner healing, spiritual growth, it's about to pay off. Also, all that work you put into some new project of yours, what I was talking about here, and also here. This new path you've been guided toward, that will also pay off. You're going to finally see results, as I mentioned earlier. So great blessings are coming your way. Not even just one, but multiple blessings. All of your wishes will come true. Your wishes regarding love, wealth, career. There's a ray of sunshine in the upper left corner of the cornucopia card, which reminds me of hope. Whenever I see a ray of sunshine like that, it reminds me of the love of the divine, reminds me to stay hopeful that everything is gonna be alright. It's a reminder for you not to give up on this connection, on this reunion, just because it's taking longer than you expected. When this reunion happens, this deepening of your connection, you will see that everything happened in just the right time and the right way. You will understand why things happened when they happened and the way they happened. It will all make sense to you. You will have this clarity. This anxiety card, again, applies to the both of you. You're mirroring each other. You, Divine Feminine, are stressed out, worried that you're worried about the Divine Masculine not taking action. Worried that your connection with the DM is not moving forward and your wishes are not being fulfilled. You have this fear of running out of time. That's how the whole reading began, right? You want the Divine Masculine to take action now. You just want him to rush in and rescue you already, like you're some kind of damsel in distress. You have financial worries, feeling of instability, lack of security. As for your financial worries, this is another confirmation that you should keep working on what you've been working on. Continue to put in the effort. Trust your intuition on this new path of yours because you are on the right track. You're going to have a breakthrough and see the results you've been working so hard to see. The black horse on the action card represents outer action. Continue to take action toward your goals. And the white horse represents inner action. Keep doing your inner work, your healing, spiritual growth. Also pay attention to your negative thoughts. Don't let fear and anxiety hold you back, steer you off your path. Don't let depression take over. Stay optimistic. Try to let go of your worries. Relax. Expect the best because all is well. It really is. This is such a positive reading. According to this cornucopia card, you're going to have it all. There's a storm outside the window of this woman. There's lightning and dark clouds. But if you look at the card representing this happy new beginning, this window is wide open. There's a rainbow outside and there are birds. The storm is gone and it's just gorgeous outside. Nature looks lush, green from the rain. The sun comes out and there's a rainbow. Birds are chirping again. Again, it's the cyclical nature of life. Storms don't last forever. They are gone after a while and the sun will always come out again. This stressful situation won't last much longer. There's gonna be movement, fast movement that will take place. Action. This is like the Chariot card. Success is on its way. You're going to have your victory, this sense of accomplishment. You're going to be able to enjoy your achievements. Until then, try to be grateful for what you have, for the small achievements in your life. Be proud of yourself for the inner healing you've done, for example, all the lessons you've learned, how much you have grown. Acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. The Divine Masculine is also going through stressful times. He's also having financial worries, doesn't feel stable, secure, due to this drama happening in his home with the Karmic, due to this divorce. This is a great source of discomfort for him. It's a significant challenge he's facing here. But thanks to this upheaval in his life, he's finally going to be able to take action toward achieving this success he's been secretly longing for. He did have outer success, prosperity, but that wasn't enough. He didn't have inner success. He was missing you from his life. He wasn't really happy, fulfilled. The man holding a coin and woman holding a coin were on the bottom of the deck together, which tells me that neither of you should worry about finances, because about stability, security, because you're going to have wealth and each other's support. It's a confirmation that the cornucopia card isn't just about this deepening love connection, friendship, reunion, but it's also about financial success. And these two cards also mean health, so you're going to have good health as well. Your root chakra will be healed. Broken hearts are going to be healed. This Deceit card, which reminds me of the Devil card, confirms that there is a deceitful woman in the Divine Masculine's life. Someone manipulative with hidden secrets. However, this deceit is coming to an end. This card is upside down. There's an open communication happening between the DM and the Karmic, where some things will be revealed. And this is going to help him see the bigger picture and close a cycle in his life. He's going to be able to look at things more objectively, as if he was an outsider. It's going to help him be more impartial about this karmic relationship. So this dishonesty is going to be over. This negative energy is on its way out. The karmic is on her way out. The DM is going to have more peace and greater success in his life. He was also deceiving himself, telling himself that he couldn't leave this old cycle behind, that he could not have it all, couldn't have his wishes come true, wasn't listening to his intuition, to spiritual guidance. This period of self-deceit is also going to be over. The Divine Masculine is going to see his true worth, his own value, that he deserves more. And by doing so, he's going to open the door to even greater value. Even more abundance is going to come into his life. The DM was derailed, steered off his path from his soul's purpose, from your connection, by this karmic, the karmic's manipulation and deceit. He was very much focused on the material, on worldly possessions. He was held back by his limited beliefs, believing that his true wishes, this caring connection couldn't be his. He was held back by doubt, worries, fear of pursuing this connection, fear of leaving the old, the karmic behind. He was guided to go on a new journey, but he wasn't following this guidance. This temple path is upside down. He wasn't following this guidance out of fear. Fear of a heartbreak, fear of financial loss. The DM wasn't moving forward because he was all tied up. He felt like he couldn't free himself. He felt trapped, stuck. Something is still stopping him from moving forward. There's a major drama going on in his life. He's waiting for a contract to be signed, an agreement to be made, so he can walk away from an existing situation, leave something behind. So this is a karmic marriage that made him feel all tied up. He's getting a divorce. That's what this contract agreement is about. That's still holding things up. This was a self-imposed jail in a sense, just like this was also self-deceit. Sure, marriage is a serious commitment, and divorce can be a difficult, painful, lengthy process, not to mention expensive. But he wasn't really trapped. He could have freed himself if he really wanted to. People get divorced all the time. It's difficult and scary, but not impossible. Of course, leaving the familiar behind, the certainty, what we are used to, for an unknown future, the uncertain, unfamiliar, is scary. Maybe it's time for you, Divine Feminine, to make a similar decision. Perhaps there is something you should be finished with, that you feel guided to walk away from. Something career-wise or relationship-wise, or some kind of long-term experience that doesn't serve your highest interest anymore. Maybe it's not something that has to do with the outer world, but with your inner world. Maybe it's time to let go of an old habit, some false beliefs, negative emotional patterns. Maybe you don't know how to, you don't feel like you're able to, you don't feel ready, but you do have the resources. You are ready to release these old negative habits. Let go of the old way of thinking and switch to a healthier way of thinking. But going back to the Divine Masculine, now that he's walking away from the karmic, letting go of this old cycle of his life, he sees the options that are in front of him now. Yes, walking away from the familiar is scary, but it also means endless possibilities regarding the future. The ending of an old cycle means a new beginning with all of its possibilities. It is safe for him to move on now. He is going to consider all his options, then take action. The door to romance ended up next to the walking away card. So what he's moving toward is a new beginning in love, first and foremost. This is a strong love, a strong connection. The cards with the number 20 and 21 ended up next to each other. We are going from 20 to 21. We are moving forward. The envy card here tells me that when the Divine Masculine was tied up in this karmic relationship, he was missing something. He wasn't truly satisfied. He had prosperity, but he wasn't fulfilled, happy. He desired something else, something he didn't have. And he was envious of other people who had that something that he lacked. What he was missing with this karmic was a deep emotional connection, a nurturing, caring, affectionate connection, emotional intimacy, being emotionally close to someone. So even though he had success that others might have been envious of, he was missing true love from his life. But things are shifting. He's going from feeling like he lacks something to feeling abundant. By letting go of this old stuck mindset, he realizes that there are other possibilities, more options out there. One door closes and another one opens. He's making a plan, creating a strategy that will help him achieve his long-term goals. And for that, he has to set some short-term goals, decide how to start, where to start, which direction to go in. He's taking control of his life. He's preparing to take action. He needs to think before he starts running. Figure out where he's going, how he's going to get there, plan the necessary steps to achieve his goal. His plan involves expressing his emotions to you, honestly discussing his feelings with you, just baring his soul, not being afraid to be vulnerable with you. He wants to get close to you, deepen your connection. So get ready for all this affection, Divine Feminine. And he's getting ready as well to be open to receive love. Self-nurture, self-love is important. Once again, both of you should focus on self-love so you can be ready for this reunion. Alright, so we have one more column left. I'm going to wrap up this video here and pick up where I left off in the third part of the video. The link is in the description box below to that part 3. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.